Boris Johnson's vanquished opponent from last summer's Tory leadership contest has provocatively claimed he dodged a bullet by not winning and becoming Prime Minister. In July, Mr Johnson defeated former Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt to reach 10 Downing Street. He secured 66.4% of Tory MPs' votes, as opposed to 33.6% for Mr Hunt. Mr Hunt was the last remaining challenger to Mr Johnson after a number of other rivals, including Michael Gove and Rory Stewart, were defeated. Currently Mr Hunt chairs the influential Health and Social Care Select Committee. Mr Hunt was hampered in his bid to appeal to Brexit-backing Tory members by his support for a Remain vote during the 2016 referendum. Speaking to Sky News he said, "I've certainly dodged a bullet, there's no question when you look at the year that poor Boris has had. It's been a very tough year for anyone who was Prime Minister, there's absolutely no question about it. I would have loved to have done the job, but I recognise that Boris Johnson did something very important, which is he got an 80-seat majority for the Conservatives." Mr Johnson vanquished Jeremy Corbyn's Labour Party at the December 2019 general election. His Conservatives received 43.6% of the vote versus 32.1% for their left-wing rival. This marked Labour's worst electoral performance since 1935. As a result, Brexit, which had been repeatedly delayed, finally took place on January 31. However, the government had little time to celebrate before Britain was engulfed in the global coronavirus crisis. The Prime Minister himself caught the virus and was moved to an intensive care ward in early April. President Trump later said Mr Johnson confided in him that at this point though it was over. However, during an interview with The Sun, Mr Johnson said he never really thought that I wouldn't come back. The Prime Minister was released from St Thomas's Hospital on April 12. 17 days later, Carrie Symonds gave birth to the couple's son.